Today we're going to give you information about how to pack and load boxes on a pallet. This shipment over here, we have about 57 boxes, and those 57 boxes were booked as loose boxes, and the customer wanted those to be put on a pallet. And before we talked about why those boxes are put on a pallet, there are different reasons why we put boxes on a pallet. In most cases, the boxes are manhandled, and if you have 57 boxes, the chances for a box to get lost is 57 greater than if you put this on one pallet. If they're all 57 boxes will fit on those one pallet. The other thing is, once you palletize them, the pallet is machine handled and not manhandled, and therefore it's a lot more secure, and there's less vulnerability to damage the product than if the boxes are only loose and intact. As for the procedure of how we do this, it's very simple. The first thing that we do is we basically line up the boxes depending on the size of the boxes. We try to maximize the capacity of how many boxes we put on a pallet. A standard pallet is usually 48 inches by 42 inches, and then when it goes by air, the maximum height is usually around 60 inches. And when it goes by ocean, it's usually a little bit higher than that. We can go up to 85 inches. In this case, this is going by ocean, so we could actually go up to 85 inches. The thing that we did is we basically put the boxes, depending on the size, aside just to maximize it, and then we built the pallet as much as possible to make sure that it's stacked up. Once this pallet is completed, then we shrink wrap it, and we put corners on the top of the boxes, and we basically strap that pallet to be done. Let me show you a complete pallet that is completely done. If we can go over here. This pallet was similar to that pallet. However, this pallet was already put together, and if you notice, all the boxes are intact within the border of the pallet. And again, the standard pallet is 48 by 42, but there are other Euro pallets that are 48 by 33. Nevertheless, those boxes are shrink wrapped, and just to sass it up a little bit, sometimes we put those, depending on the products that we have, those tapes, which basically, if that tape is broken, we know that somebody's messed with it. But anyways, this is the final product, and this is what the boxes are going to look like after we're all done with them.